In the heart of the Mara jungle, there lived an elephant named Kairo, the strongest, most capable animal for miles. Everyone knew that when something needed doing, Kairo would do it. The monkeys needed mangoes shaken from the tallest trees. Kairo helped. The zebras needed a path cleared through the thorn bush. Kairo helped. The warthogs needed their burrow entrance widened. Kairo helped. And slowly, without anyone noticing, least of all Kairo, helping became his identity. One morning, Kairo woke up exhausted. His legs ached. His trunk felt heavy. But before he could rest, a parade of animals arrived at his clearing. "Kairo, the river crossing is muddy. Can you pack it down?" "Kairo, the termite mound is blocking our view. Can you knock it over?" "Kairo, we're having a gathering tonight. Can you carry the logs?" And Kairo, as always, said yes. But this time, an old tortoise named Imzi was watching from the shade. "You know," Imzi said slowly, "every time you say yes to them, you're saying no to yourself." Kairo laughed nervously. "But they need me. If I don't help, who will?" Imzi blinked. "That's their problem to solve. You've trained this jungle to be helpless." Imzi explained something Kairo had never considered. When you constantly rescue others from their struggles, you rob them of the chance to grow, and you rob yourself of the energy to pursue what matters to you. This is what humans call learned helplessness. When others stop developing their own capabilities because someone always swoops in to save them. And for the helper, it's a path to compassion fatigue, giving until there's nothing left. "But why do I keep doing it?" Kairo asked. "Because somewhere along the way," Imzi said, "you started believing your worth depends on being useful. That's not strength, Kairo. That's fear dressed up as generosity." That evening, a young impala named Zara came running. "Kairo, there's a log across the stream and I can't get to the good grazing grass." Kairo opened his mouth to say, "I'll move it," but stopped. "Have you tried going around?" he asked. "Well, no." "Have you asked the hippos? They're right there in the water." Zara looked stunned. She'd never thought to problem solve because Kairo had always been the solution. She hesitated, then trotted toward the hippos. Within minutes, they'd nudged the log aside together, laughing, cooperating, building something Kairo had never given them space to build: capability and community. Over the following weeks, Kairo practiced something radical: doing less. He helped when it truly mattered, but he also said, "I trust you can figure this out," and "That sounds like something you and the others can solve together." At first, some animals were frustrated. A few called him selfish. But slowly, the jungle changed. The monkeys learned to collaborate on reaching high fruit. The zebras organized their own path-clearing rotations. Problems that once required Kairo now required each other. And Kairo? For the first time in years, he had energy to wander to the quiet parts of the forest, to bathe in the cool river at dawn, to simply be, not just be useful. Imzi found him one evening, standing peacefully at the water's edge. "You look lighter," the tortoise observed. Kairo smiled. "I learned something. The jungle didn't need me to be a hero. It needed me to believe they could be their own heroes. And I needed to believe I was worth more than my usefulness." The most indispensable people often become so by making others dependent on them, sometimes without realizing it. True leadership isn't about being the one who does everything. It's about building systems and people that thrive without you. Your boundaries aren't barriers to your value. They're proof of it.
If you liked the video, share it with your buddies. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more such videos.